Alright, let's play and explain. It's been a while, but here we go. All 50 NL. I just have like 700 right now, so if I'm playing 100, that's just 7 buy-ins, so I'd like to have at least 10 minimum buy-ins for online, so that's why we are playing 50 NL right now. Just joined, the tables look alright. Here I don't hate 10%. I guess I'd save it more for like ace-king type of boards, so I'll probably just go 20 to 25. Basically pure, and then this will be just bet, get it in. And I'll be trying to go pretty wide because I think this board is really good. Queen is pretty nut low, just in terms of them having queens and king-queen suited. So 2 combos of that left. So that probably will make me play some checks, but I didn't roll super low, so I'm just gonna go third now. It's still a decent card for my range. I misthought actually. They'll like 4-bet jam queens pure, I think, maybe like an occasional slow play, so I'm not too worried about that cooler. I'm just worried about king queen suited there, and then they should have like ace queen suited pure, ace queen off. Maybe they have. So therefore I do think I like betting quite frequently. I don't think the queen is that terrible for me. Sizing wise, not too sure if I like between 2E and then like the third that I chose. I'm kind of interested about that. Maybe I just go like 2E or something on wetter textures, could be a reasonable rule of thumb or something like that. 9's no club, MP versus big blind. Probably a good hand to check out at a decent amount of the time. So we'll start with that. I also think small bet is totally fine. Versus population doesn't underraise and such. King jack off is easy fold here, especially stacks. Something like that with ace queen suited, and then this one I'm just mixing, so on this turn after they check in I get an aggressive roll. I like some type of 50-ish size, maybe slightly bigger. 66. Turn the music down just in case it's too loud. Definitely hating our lives with the turn. I just think turn check raise is extremely nutted. We block 9-10, 8-9, 6-9 suited types of hands. So I'm definitely just considering a pitch here. Yeah, I have a pretty strong range here, being MP, EP. So make a really tight fold. But I will mark that. I assume it's probably a continue in theory here, but I'm just not seeing turn check raise bluffs enough. Probably prefer to have a club to continue. I guess it matters less when the board is paired, because green 9 still goes a boat. Yeah, I wonder if I just pure continue versus like smaller sizes. Ace 5-0 will probably mix. Probably not 3-betting it that often to do it here. Queen 5, I'll just check. I was planning to pure bluff turn after check back 5x. I'll probably just show down. I think passive fish are just gonna like not bluff jack high 10 high. They'll just yeah, have anything. And now it's possible I can get called by ace high, some worse 5 4s 3s 2s maybe. Yeah, I think it's okay to just bet here really thin. I just don't think passive guy will bluff the river there, so that's another reason I bet one big blind. We could turn our hand into a bluff now. I think it's reasonably low in our showdown. Yeah, I think we just get to bet a lot. I think we get to turn like thin value into bluffs because I think this run out is so good for the big blind, especially after they check back turn. Not positive on it though. I will mark that one as it's an interesting run out. Like, how much equity does our 5x have? They're still super wide when they bet flop check back turn after range bet. No reads on this player, but I am feeling kind of spicy. Really sucks if I get shoved on, but I think this was the really passive player probably. So I think I will mix this, and on a lower type of roll, we'll just go for it, and we'll go like some size like that. And part of the reason is just I think people might ISO a little wider versus fish. 8s looks like a pretty juicy squeeze spot here. Don't really want to put in 3 big blinds like super out of position. The question is like, will these people fold like 9s, 10s, jacks types of hands? Probably not. Need to play a good amount of checks here, I think. So occasionally checking this hand. And not great, but I'm just going to start with range, basically c-bet and 3-bet pots in position. Here I'm just going to ISO some random size. And now I'll just start blasting this run out. And on super low roll, I kind of like just blasting here. No equity, but I unblock all the autofolds on the river. So even hands that we beat, but like queen jack and types of hands, hearts and clubs, I think we can just have this as a nice like kind of trash air future bluff type of hand. And so that for that reason, I will I'm just gonna 2e it in. Queen 5 suited, I will fold, and then this one I will bet big again. 2 in position callers, low roll or passive roll. I'm gonna check here. I'm not sure of the plan. Yeah, nice hand. They make an easy decision for us. I was kind of torn between shoving. I feel like it might not be that good if we try to show down versus like missed gut shots and flush draws. I guess I tried that. They're pretty 10x dense. So yeah, interesting. Nice hand though. And then here I basically just have to play shove or call, I guess. They cold called a large squeeze, and then they're betting half pot into 2 players. It just comes down to if they have like 5s, 6s, and 7s. I don't know. It's kind of a brutal spot. There's a lot of dead money already in the pot, but just gonna give them benefit of doubt of having strong range when they cold call like 14.5 big blinds. That one hurts though. The session is off to a not feeling very confident start. So limp 3, 3, 3, some size like that. Maybe I should even go like 20 or something. Cold call from the big blind. I think versus fish, we might just need to get it in there. Strong ace-x of clubs, potential for worse pocket pairs. Probably a low potential for pure trash, but maybe account for that a little bit. Eights might need to fill. I'm not sure. Really not sure. Funky spot. I feel like these guys are passive enough. I wish I saw the last hand if they just got owned and now they're like tilt shoving for 3 big blinds. I don't know. This hand plays better deep and both the blinds are very short. I'm gonna just fold. So pretty loose. This guy reopened with the 4-jack. With the Robbie hand, so playing kind of meme hands type of guy. I'll just kind of mark him as a little more aggro. This guy seems kind of nitty. Versus LP, probably 3-bet this hand, Bert. Just go for a call here. Turn, I'm just going to play pretty polarized versus MP, so just overbetter check. This hand's clear check. We're blind versus blind here. I think board is good enough that I get to bet. And with the spade, I'm going to heavily favor betting, so we'll go ahead. If it was a little more lower two-tone, I would like range check. I do want to have a lot of checks here, but I think when I have the spade, I'm like pretty incentivized to bet. The 6 I will call once, and then we'll decide here. I'll squeeze kings. Versus this block size, really funky. It's probably just a lot of ace-x, ace-5 type of region. It could be other pocket pairs. I don't think I get a fold a 6 here, just in case they're like doing some weird value on themselves thing. Kind of gross, but yeah, just flick it in. Yeah, that's tough. I don't see like fish bluff 33 in position much. I just see them go bigger. So yeah, we're gonna squeeze 9s again. Some size like that. Versus donk 20, I probably just want to start raising and get it in 2 streets. So. If I go 24, it'll be like 90 and 50. I can go a little smaller, I think. Low roll, no heart, I will check. And then we'll just have to flick it in. Nice. We scoop versus a really mergy shove. Versus 100%, this is the Jack 4 person. It's really interesting. We have to start like changing our thresholds here. This is like some really VIP whales I play live against where you just have to like call down and hold on. But I haven't seen enough showdown besides that Jack 4 hand. Maybe I can pull it up. I'll open this. I might time back out by the time I get it. So Jack 4 is the one they like light 3-bet, and then they bet on it. Kind of mergy actually. Yeah, versus 100%, I'll just give it to them. Nice hand, nice hand. This guy I just want to lay down the hammer on the short stack. This is like the passive guy, so I was thinking bet. When I pick up equity after a small c-bet, I'll just try to show down now, I guess. Ace Jack here, I'm calling, probably folding the turn. to be ace high on table 3, and they had the queen. Kind of the dream card for us now. You can mix all sorts of plans. I roll super aggro, so I will go with the larger size here. And for that, I'll just go somewhere in the realm of a larger bet. And the fold is the plan to fold to check raise, or to imposition river raise. Yep, so just probably some type of like 5-6 type of hand, I assume. 6-10. Yeah, that one's interesting. I want to check if I should fold the turn, and then if the river side is okay, so I'm going to mark that one. Yeah, I need to be paying more attention to player 1. This is just like 100 VPIP whale so far, so let's try to like kind of just disregard the other tables and focus on this. Definitely pretty aggro, but I haven't been able to note any showdowns so far, but yeah, fun table. Nice little Friday session. We'll record 10 more minutes or so hopefully we pick up some good hands. Squeeze time. Something like this is probably fine. Give or take. Opting for slightly smaller just because they're shorter. This would be pure 3-bet, I think. In a wide config. Maybe 8s, I start to make some folds on our passive roll. I think in theory they don't 4-bet, they're like 5-6, 6-7 types of hands actually. So just torn between 50 and 33. I think range 33 is okay though. Don't hate 50 on this type of dried paired board. Shouldn't have ace-3 suited, 3-4 suited, reduces their pocket 3s at slow play, so we are just geoing now. Definitely can lose to like jacks in this pool and stuff, but potential to get heroed by like really stubborn ace-x, maybe at least on the turn, and then crying calls from 18 combos of 7s through 9s is kind of nice. So, yep. Yeah, and kind of one of the worst rivers, I'd say. Their range is pretty heavily 7s through 9s, I think. But I think blind versus blind is still wide enough that I'm just going to shove all over pairs. We can value own by jacks and stuff for sure, but we're less than 1 SPR. We just have to flick. And we don't see the snap call, so that's good. I will mark that one because I'm not 100% sure if I'm correct there, but that's what I was thinking. On this table, I think I just get overcalled, so I'm gonna not loosen up. This hand I think should check raise. Versus the 95 though, I'm just gonna call. And don't pick up any equity. We're kind of over with the hand now when they barrel, I think. The issue is definitely going to be hard to find check raise bluffs on this node and run out, but not the end of the world. Also, it's fun to like think about just check raising pure like hands that shouldn't. Although it's not really a mistake, I don't think, in GTO for them to range bet, so I don't know if we're getting anything by that, but just something to think about. This nice hand. I don't know about the overbet size though. I'd probably just go around pot, but I don't think it can be that bad. And we will be 4-betting here to some large size versus the whale. Just trying to play for stacks as much as we can. Yeah, we're kind of just getting outside the realm of reality here. Or GTO, I mean, but that's fine. And unfortunately, we see the fold. Pretty nice run out. Not too much info on this player, but 68 VPIP. We're just going to be going for stacks, so I'll start off with the range bet, even on a passive roll. Ace Queen suited here will mix with majority calling. And I guess they're deciding whether to cold 4. Yeah, I don't think we play any calls in theory when we have the like squeeze formation like this. I don't know if our hand ever shoves. We roll really aggro, but I think we just have to like make discipline fold is my guess, in practice especially. So nice hand. I don't know if people will like fold jacks there. Sort of fold equity is kind of ass. We like fold like king jack suited, ace queen suited, ace jack suited out when we shove. So I feel like we're not accomplishing that much. I kind of want to call 3s here, but I don't think it's that great, so I'll let it go. Not versus 5 big blinds. This guy's running everyone over. I think this is the guy that 8's hand was originally against. And now I feel pretty sad about folding the 8s there. Yeah, that kind of feels like a tragedy, honestly. I think it was this hand. Yeah, this is a tragedy. Now knowing how they are. I don't think I had these stats at the time. Pretty sick that that could have happened now. Oh, what is this hand? Jesus Christ. That really sucks. The whale has been harpooned. Fuck. Very, very, very unfortunate. This guy might be shoving a lot now. Out of, I don't know, whales do that stuff after they get stacked. So I will just play call here. I normally just go to 5 big blinds. This will be check raise, then get it in on the turn, I think. I'm just gonna let this go now. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about. I'll just go for some large bets now. Snap call, good sign. I have heart. Let's go for another big size. They check very suspicious. I'm just checking back range. I hate when they do that. Something weird's going on. And yep, no one had a hand, as usual. And this amazing table has now gone to shit. Except this guy might have reloaded. We'll see. I will be calling a small delay and then deciding on river. I think it's just a very trappy spot when people do this stuff. It could just be an ultra nit though. Most likely folding, and this size makes it really easy, so yep. I have a nice squeeze spot coming up on table 3. Oh, that's probably fine. We're about coming up on time. People never donk trips. This hand is strong, vulnerable, and I rolled aggro, so I'm going to raise this. Something like that, I guess, is fine. Super wide, but whatever. It's one of the last hands. Nice hand, nice hand. Okay, cool. I think that will call it for this time. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Bye.